What's up? This is Keshi, and today I'm going to be talking about how I made my song Wantchu, just because I think there's some interesting things to talk about behind the production. And this song wasn't supposed to come out. It was actually just an exercise for me as I got ready to sort of try new production styles for the next record. And this was something that was just supposed to stay in the vault, and it kind of just all magically came together. And I'll show you guys how it started. So the first thing that I usually start with when it comes to making music, it's usually a chord-based approach. So whether it's on like piano or guitar or a sample, whatever sort of thing, it's usually tonal first, and I don't start with drums. That's just how I work, but I know there are a lot of producers that go the other way around. But for me, it was this chord progression here, and it sounded like this. Just a 4 into a 3 into a 6. And it's accompanied by this little top line that I had that, is the sort of backbone of the song. If you guys heard that just now, you'll realize that the original piano that I recorded is actually 2 semitones down. And the tempo's originally slower. It was like 86 BPM. Together, the vocals and the piano sound like this. Think about you, I keep thinking about you, I keep saying I don't want you, but I think and then I chopped up the vocals. Think about you, think about you, I keep laying out, want you, but I think I do. Think about you. You get the gist. But yeah, that's kind of the foundation of the song. And originally, the drums were actually in halftime, and these drums sound like shit. So please ignore how bad they sound. But just so that you guys kind of get the idea of what it sounded like. Let's see. Make sure that all these other drums are muted and shit too. Okay, I think this should work. Let's see. Think about you, I keep thinking about you, I keep saying I don't want you, but I think I do. So kind of in this like moody trap soul R&B and inspired vibe. Like I said, just practicing, just kind of noodling around. But everything kind of changed when Porter Robinson came over to the studio, and we were hitting some sessions, and I opened this project up just to see what he thought. And he had this devious little idea to kind of replace the drums, and instead of them being in halftime, for them to be in double time. And it gave the song like a new life. It got like really exciting to me, and he was really inspired by like G-Funk, and I don't know, it just sounded so good. But the drums sound like this. And this is all Porter. Like, I suck ass at making drums. But it just makes you do this. So there's like a nice little pocket there. So once that got established, the song really came to life, and I was like, wait, maybe there's some potential here. Maybe I should really like release this song after all. And one more thing about the drums that I thought that was interesting, people were latching onto, were like the sleigh bell that I used, that I actually really fuck with. There's not like lore to it, but there's like a reason why I use it, and it's not like supposed to be Christmas related like at all. But the here, it's right here, the sleigh. Yeah, I like loved SoundCloud heinous trap like funk music back like when I started, so like 10 years ago. A lot of those old songs did incorporate like that kind of sleigh bell in it, and I just thought it was hard as fuck. Like I have an example like right here, like it doesn't have to be for Christmas. It could also be for a hard ass song. But yeah, another thing about this song that's like particularly important to its DNA is the vocal stacks and just like how many of them there are, whether that's in like the background vocals, whether they're mine or Ryan's, and whether they're in the like leads or not. And this is the sort of older project file that I have in front of me. So what I can do is actually show you the stacks as I did them. So there's one like sort of gospel group that I did over here. It sounds like this. And I think I recorded this in the original tempo too, so it's gonna sound like this. So that kind of happens throughout every hook, and then let's see here. For the end, like right after those 80s, like like those toms, I have a big like gospel yeah stack that kind of helps transition that energy into the soaring guitar solo, and it sounds like this. And this was done after I increased the tempo, so it sounds like the key to getting something like that to achieve that catharsis that you're looking for is to actually just not compress the fuck out of it. Like let those dynamics build and pay off later. Not everything has to be like loud as fuck from the beginning. Or just automate it. Just like make it loud. Like if you want it loud, just make that shit loud. Yeah, those are the sort of background stacks, and there's actually more that we'll get into in a little bit. But it's probably a good time to sort of transition into like the lead vocals. And there's like a section in here that I think is a special part to highlight about the leads that kind of cover everything. And it's the pre-chorus, but specifically the second pre-chorus, because there's some fun shit inside. And it sounds like this, if I just kind of solo everything. So the pre-chorus sounds like this. Ugh, like this.
Your heart rate is beating, your body heat, you're breathing, and I can't shake the feeling, you're feeling like I feel it.
So the reason why this hits so hard, like to me from a writing perspective, there's this is gonna get like nerdy as fuck, but there is dude, what is it called in poetry when the fucking the consonants are the same letter? It starts with an A, right?
It's not antonym. I know what you're talking
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
you
I
know?
know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
basically, what I'm trying to say is that in this pre-chorus, there's a line that goes, your heart rate is beating, your body heat, you're breathing, right? So all those B's together just have this really satisfying sort of like cadence and flow. And in the second half is, I can't help the the second line is, I can't shake the feeling, you feel it like I feel it. So the way those B's land and the way those F's land is actually really integral to that part becoming so like earwormy. And that was definitely like on purpose. Like for real, we like slaved over that shit for a day. And from a delivery perspective, I really wanted to channel like 90s diva R&B, like girl groups and boy groups and stuff like that. And it required this really delicate sort of delivery, not just in one take, but in all 3 takes, because I have like a left and a right panned there. And it just needs to be perfectly in sync, but not in the way that you like nudge vocal takes to get them like aligned and shit. Like it needs to still feel like real and human. So you just have to perform that shit perfectly. And that's, I mean,
Your heart rate is beating, your body heat, you're breathing, and I can't shake the
I sang the fuck out of this song, dude. So in pre-chorus too, though, there's something fun that happens that, you know, is just another hallmark of music at that time that I'm trying to like channel inspiration from. And that's just callbacks and stacks that are really intentional. And shout out to Ryan, aka Boy Life, for directing this part of the song, because this is just his mastery like at work. I mean, it just sounds fucking incredible with the sort of call and response part here.
Your heart rate is beating, beating, body heat, you're breathing. I can't shake the feeling like I feel it.
Like all these little things come together to make like a perfect concoction of like this boy band, girl band sound. And the fact that it only happens in the second half is really cool to me, just because like no part of the song ever gets stale because of that. Yeah, that's the sort of lead vocal land of it. I mean, we carry these same sorts of things like throughout the rest of the song too. So this is my working project. I ended up going in with DJ Nick Velez and Ryan over in LA to really finish the production and the writing of everything. And I'm gonna open the mixed stems now, so I can kind of show you what Nick and DJ and Ryan did to the production to really make it sound like a record. So here it is. So right here is the like final project of everything. One thing I kind of want to talk about is the guitar solo, because like I'm a huge guitar nerd and I've finally gotten to a place where I feel like I can record guitar the way that I like want to hear it. Like I'm very lucky to have accumulated the gear that I really want, and I know how to dial it in myself. So I'm really proud of the way that it turned out. And I'll kind of show you what that sounds like. So the solo, right? Let me see what I can solo here to make it like sound good. This should be fine. Like, all right here, and like the tom. That just sounds like a fucking like laser beam. Like I just wanted something that that just cut through and was distorted and like has this like 80s like feel. It's such like interesting combination of two different genres that I've never heard in my life before, that I just thought was like kind of fun. I was like, fuck it, let's just throw a solo in there. And it's not like the most complex solo in the world, but I do dare to say that it is like a vocal kind of a solo, and I really wanted to channel, I mean, Prince for sure you can hear in this solo with like the double stops and the bends and the sort of motifs that are in there. And I really wanted to channel like Tedeschi Trucks and the way that his lines always sound like divas singing. And like I don't think that I'm the greatest vocalist in the world, so anything that I can't sing, I'll just play. And this was a lot of fun for me, honestly. And the tone's like pretty straightforward. It's like a fuzz pedal into a chorus pedal and like a fuck ton of delay and reverb. Yeah, there's no like golden setting. You just tweak it until you think it sounds good. So that's a guitar solo. And then let's listen to, oh, dude, we gotta listen to just Ryan's added background vocals on their own because they sound so fucking good.
Thinking about you, I keep thinking
This is all
about
me.
you. I keep saying I don't want you, I don't want you, I do.
That's Ryan.
About you, I keep thinking about you. I keep saying I don't want you, I do.
He's just like a fucking madman when it comes to like layering and stuff. He's so fast, and he doesn't even think. He's ridiculous. It's cool. So we got the guitar solo out of the way. We should just listen to the shit that that Nick and DJ and Ryan added because it just sounds fucking incredible. But okay, sounds like this. One sec. Okay, so what I've kind of pinpointed right here is a spot that kind of highlights the sort of additional production that Nick, DJ, and Ryan added that make this song sound like a full-on record. Like the ear candy that I'm not as proficient at like throwing on there, like they take care of for me, and it just sounds fucking like. Just like all the, oh my god, I did play those guitars though. Let's see if there's any more. Like, what about over here? No, that's pretty much it. Like, the song was done in like a week. Like, it was so fast. We just wanted something to release, like, as I was going into the North American tour, and I was not planning on playing it on the road, and it just got done, and it sounds good as fuck. Like, I fucking love this song.